In this lesson, we are going to handle the data updates. We are going to use the exactly same game form in order to create and update games. So here inside the dashboard, we have a card actions section, and here we will have two buttons. The first one is for delete and the next one will be for edit. So let's copy this and place here. And now inside the upload form, we need to pass the game information that we are going to update. And also we will pass the index. I will explain you why we need this. Now let's save this. Now let's go to the game form, and here we need to handle the prop that we are passing from the dashboard. And if the game, now we need to set the data in case of update. We need to set the title, developer, publisher, description like values if the game is available. So let's go to the bottom, and here we are going to handle all this inside the lifecycle method mounted. Here, if the game is available, we are setting all the values except the image. We will set it back after some time. Now let's save this. And here in the template section, we need to add few things. So basically, instead of showing add new game, in each card action, we will display edit. And here we can add a condition. If the game is not supplied as a prop, then in that case show add new game. And if it is supplied, then we will show edit game. And in both cases, the dialog will be displayed. Here we need to add the same condition for the title as well. And here, instead of store, we will set a button to update the data. Here, the first thing that we need to place is doc, and inside the doc method, we need to pass the document ID. And finally, we have a chain method called update, and inside this we have to pass the updated values. And then we are going to reset the form and stop the loader, and we can hide the dialog box, and we can create an alert which will display the game is updated. Now let's save this and give it a try. I'm logged in into the dashboard, and here you can see the edit game button instead of the add game. Let's open the developer console to see if there is any error. And here it is showing cannot read property UID null. We will take a look at that later. Now let's check the edit game. And here you can see we are getting all the data pre-filled for this form, and it's showing edit game and update button. Let's try to change the game name and click on update. And here it is showing the game is updated. However, we are not getting the updated data here. Let's give a page refresh. And here you can see the updated data. So far, we have created an update functionality for the text fields. However, we have not added something to handle the image updates. So let's get back to the editor, and now we are going to handle image updates. So here, in order to update the image as well, we need to add one more attribute here in the data section. You can say it image or old image. Now at the bottom in the mounted section, we have to set the value of old image. So now the game that we are editing right now, if that contains an image, then in that case the image downloadable string, the URL which we can directly access and get the image, is stored into this attribute of our data. Now here inside the template, after the file input, let's add a link to display the current image. Here we have added the link to check out the image of the game that we are editing right now. And now inside the update game method, let's get rid of these comments, and just like we upload a file, we will do the exact same process, except for the image field. We can get rid of this for now, and here before uploading the file we need to check whether the user has updated a new file. Then in that case we are going to delete the existing file. Now here, in order to delete the old image, we need to get access to the file name. And right now, we only know the download URL. So here, let's get back to the dashboard and add one more property called image, and this image is going to hold the image. With this data, we can pass inside the child method of our storage and perform any sort of transaction. Now let's get back to the game form, and we should be able to get to the old file reference by using Now the next thing that we are going to do is add a chain method on the reference file, and that is a delete method. This delete method is going to delete this file based on this path as well as the file name. And after that, we are going to upload the new file. And here we will add if the file is updated, only then we are going to store the data for image field. Otherwise, we don't need to update this. It will remain to the existing old one. Now let's save this and give it a try. Let's go to Edit Game. And here we are getting the link. And it's resolving to the right file. Now let's try to change the file input. Here I have updated the image. Now let's change the game title as well. And click on Update. So here you can see we are getting an error while deleting the file. And that is related to path error. You can see the upload/games is available 2 times. So let's get back to the editor and quickly fix this. So here our game.image already contains this. So we can get rid of that. And now let's save this and get back. Click on Edit Game. We have updated the image and click on Update. And here we are getting game updated. Click on OK. And now let's refresh the page. And here you can see the updated data. So this is the way to update files as well. And if you visit Firebase and from storage, let's check out whether the old file is removed or not. And if we go inside Games directory, you can see there is only one file available at the moment, and this is the one that we are currently using.